Hello everyone, how are you on this Monday afternoon? It certainly is here in the UK anyway, 12 p.m. Hope you are all well. So, are you feeling it? Crazy energies incoming. I've been feeling them already, so I'm sure you have as well. Um, March is a very big month astrologically. In fact, I think it's the most powerful month this year, according to the astrologers. Um, and this week is when it starts to get really big. So hold on to your hats, is my advice for this week. But also, it's all good. Okay. So it's there's a few things going on in the skies, so um, which are going to affect us as always. And of course, we have the full moon eclipse on Friday in Virgo, which is going to be felt. And I think we have a new moon eclipse later in the month as well. So it's all going on now. Eclipses are soul portals, basically, and it's a chance for your soul to kind of check in and see. Well, it probably knows already, doesn't it? But to check in and ascertain whether or not you are following your soul's path. And if you're not, and you're not releasing things you should be releasing, or you're not listening to the signs, then the eclipse may well just come in and whack you around the head and get you more on track. Virgo, I'm a Virgo, so if you're a Virgo, you will feel this full moon in particular, but we all will. Virgo is very practical, as you know, quite down to earth, and doesn't really take any rubbish from anyone. So, therefore, it really is going to show where in your life you might be taking rubbish from someone or from a situation or from where you're overgiving or that sort of thing. It may also show up, shine a light on where you're not taking practical steps where you could be, that sort of thing. And it's kind of getting the balance right between the dreamy Pisces energy we're in and the practical Virgo energy that we need. But yeah, already sort of last week on Friday, if you follow me on my personal page, you will note that I was meant to be going away to Paris with my friends that weekend on Eurostar, and of course there was an unexploded bomb near Gare du Nord, and we didn't get there. But we changed our plans and we still had a great time. But it really did feel the universe was putting us on a different path for the weekend. And I think that's how it's going to feel generally this week and for the rest of the month. So you've got to really let go and trust that everything is going to work out for you and that the universe has your back. The universe knows what's best for you. Your soul knows what's best for you, even if sometimes it doesn't make sense. Okay, so please just go with it. We also have warning, Mercury going retrograde at the weekend. I think it's on Saturday. So again, you can expect things to slow down because Mercury is all about communication. It can affect, but won't, because we won't let it, our technology, communicate, where that we communicate through. It generally just slows things down. It's a time to sort of go inwards. So it's all happening, right? And apparently Venus is already retrograde, and then Mercury and Venus are kind of traveling together, and that means it's a real reset moment for everything. So it is going to be interesting, but I feel it's going to be good. And one of the things, I was listening to somebody earlier talking about this, and one of the things we should all be aware of is that, there's a lot of chaos going on in the world right now, isn't there? And that's for a reason. But we don't always need to know the reason. So again, it's trusting. And the best thing we can do is to stay in our own lane, right? To really just go within when we think the world's going mad, because we don't want to get detracted from our mission. That's not to say we're ignoring things. That's just to say that a lot of what we're seeing is um, is out there to distract us. Anyway, we won't go into that now, but I'm just saying, keep in your own lane this week. Really go within. That's what you're being asked. Hi, Joan. How are you? So on for Thursday, I'm running the first of my 3 evenings with Alwyn. And this one is the Galactic evening, which is super special. I spoke about it on Friday in a video, in a reel. It's even more special because of this full moon eclipse energy. And it's a chance for you to really reset and to realign with your mission, with your soul's path, because you're going to be given an opportunity to travel into the galactic realms, meet your galactic guides, meet the Galactic Council, and ask for help with what you need to let go of. And they'll help you let go of things, even if you're not sure what they're meant to be. You'll also receive guidance, and you can ask for an activation as well to help you. So, and there'll be channeled messages where I'm channeling information for you. So that's at 8 p.m. on Zoom on Thursday. If you haven't booked on, then please do so. The details are above the video. We've got a few spaces left. There's 3 evenings altogether. If you book all 3, the next one's in April, and then there's another one in May. You save some money, and they do kind of follow each other. So the next one is Diamond Light Healing, so that helps you to just go, whew, take a deep breath in and out, and receive beautiful healing. And then the next one is the Akashic Records, where we're journeying into your own records, and this then sets you up for for the next half of the year, because then we'll be coming into June. So they're there for a reason, but you can do them individually. So all the details are in the link above. So if you're drawn to it, please don't waste any more time and jump on, because the spaces are filling up. I only take 11, and I think there's about 5 left, something like that. So do jump on if you wish to be there. And if you can't be there, there will be a replay. But if you've booked on, I will include you in everything that's going on that evening. So when you receive the replay, you'll be fully included in that energy, and you'll still receive what you want, and you'll just do your journey when you're watching the replay. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's bring in my guides to see what else they want to say here about this week and going forward for the rest of March. And of course, 20th of March or 21st, we've got the spring equinox. So let's go. Hello everyone, thank you for being here, for tuning in today. Whether you're watching us live or the replay, of course, you're very welcome. So yes, as Olwen said, a powerful week, a powerful month to reset you. There's always a full moon in Virgo. It's the last full moon of the previous astrological year, if that makes sense. So when you come into the spring equinox, that's resets the year. So Virgo, as Alvin said, is practical. But it's also about seeing the wood from the trees, from really seeing what's true. Moons always highlight what are true. They bring the light in. So it's a good week for really going within. really journeying with your soul. What does your soul want? What's your soul trying to tell you? If you can't quite get there this week with all of that, believe us when we say the eclipse will push you there if you haven't got there on your own. It is, as Owen said, a portal for your soul to come back online, if you like. Or not online, it's always been online, but to get you back online with it, right? It's very important that you do this. And then Mercury goes retrograde on after that. And we don't, want you to worry about Mercury retrograde, but just know that, again, it's a good time to go within. So this full moon eclipse are really getting you ready for the rest of March and for the rest of the year, actually. Anything that you haven't sorted out, which needs sorting out, or what your soul wants you to sort out, or the universe wants you to sort out, if you haven't done that, if you haven't let go, we talk about letting go all the time. If you haven't let go, then things may be taken away from you anyway. You've got to really trust that whatever happens is for your best interests, because it is, and have that faith. And you may find that unexpected twists and turns this week, if they haven't already happened. Or we mentioned her little adventure at the weekend, just gone, and that would be a twist and a turn, but it worked out okay. There's lots of other things going to be coming up for other people this week, twists and turns, things being revealed, relationships being reset, you being reset. So just your values, even, you're coming back to your true values. So just bear with it, go with it. Yeah, it's almost like a new you, all right? And there's no going back to the old ways of doing and being, all right? So very powerful week, especially with Venus and Mercury working together. So, as Alvin said at the beginning, hold on to your hats. But it's all positive, okay? Please stay in your own lane. Is case in point is that you just really need to go with your intuition and how you're feeling about things, all right? Although Virgo full moon does bring in some practicalities, a sort of clearing out the dead wood, right? But you're still in the Pisces energy, which is more dreamy, okay? So it's going to be interesting this week. Lots of changes for many of you. And some of them you've wanted. In fact, most of them you've wanted, which is good. Some of you may find things happening that you didn't know you wanted, but actually it's probably what you needed or what you need. Okay, so bear with it. As always said, we're going to be with her on Thursday when she runs this evening with the Galactics, and she will be bringing through that beautiful galactic energy for you to help you as well with all of this. So maybe it's one to join if you feel drawn. Okay, so that's really all we've got to say. Know that everything is happening for a reason, so please go into that faith and trust. So hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, it's about surrender as well. Your soul has a plan. That's what I wrote down before I came on. That's what I was reading there. So there will be endings and completions. And the card that I drew from my deck, the Empowered Woman Rises, is cord cutting. So that's very appropriate as well. So cord cutting is when you need to cut cords with people or situations that no longer align with you. When we have energetic cords in all relationships, and as long as the relationship is healthy and you're not giving too much or taking too much, then it's fine. But if it's becoming toxic in some way, or somebody is, trying to drag you down with them, that sort of thing, it's time to cut those cords. So see what might come up for you with this as well. But it really fits in, doesn't it, with what I've just said, or what we've just said. I hope to see you on Thursday. It would be lovely to have you there. If not, that's fine as well. It's whatever you're called to. All right, so take care, and I will be back on Monday, and we'll see how things are going then. Bye for now.